My kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide.
What is going on, guys? How is it going? As you can see on the screen right now, it is time for some Hut Roulette. That is right. I guess this will be Hut Roulette Season 3 because I did Hut Roulette in NHL 13, and that was so awesome. We had some amazing memories. I will go through a couple right now. That's who got a breakaway. Your odds aren't looking too good. Under 10 seconds left. You think we're going to overtime? Just wait.
Jeff Skinner, score! That's hockey, baby! Win a battle, cash in, Skinner! Oh my goodness, Jeff Skinner!
Oh, and how can you forget this guy, Satari? He was the best goalie I've ever used in any NHL game. He was only 70 overall, but he just killed it in NHL 13. I hope we can make some memories that are even half as good and get some players that were even half as good as Satari, because he was just a monster. He was so good. So I hope you guys are super pumped for this. I cannot even wait to get started. So before I actually do get started, get into the rules and get into the team that we actually have right now, I just opened a starter pack with the Colorado Avalanche. I just chose a completely random team, but I have a couple people I would like to thank before I actually start this. As you can see, I have 503K, and I told you guys I would not do Hut Roulette because I simply just didn't have the pucks to do it. But some amazing people, 3 people in particular, was Big Snipe Show, Cheltime, and Dilsey. They all donated a substantial amount for me to start Hut Roulette, and that honestly means so much. I don't ask for donations or whatever, but I mean, if you would like to continue Hut Roulette, by all means, it's just for Hut Roulette. It's not for my personal Hut use. By all means, just message me and we can work something out. But you do not have to at all. This is strictly just for Hut Roulette. Here is the team we're going to be rolling with right now. Obviously, I just opened a free pack with the Colorado Avalanche as my starting team. I got Ryan Jones, John Mitchell, Nikita Filatov, and Cody McLeod as my only NHL players. My defense and my goalies are crap, but let's get into the rules. Okay, so let's get into the rules here. Of course, if you have any objections or if you have something to add, any kind of rules, drop it down below in the comments. I will definitely have a look at it. We don't have to say anything that's concrete just yet, so there's lots of time for us to take rules away, add rules, because you guys are pretty smart, and I would like to hear what you guys have to say about the rules. So I'm going to fly through all of these rules because I would like to get some gameplay in, but if you want to understand more of the rules, it will be in the description down below. But a 5-game winning streak is going to equal to a pack, whether it is a special pack or any kind of pack. A 10-game winning streak is going to equal to a special card, that meaning a Hut Live, a Winter Classic card, a Movember, a Cancer card, whatever I kind of want to go for. And if I lose or actually if I win, I have to search by NHL, so that means I get a better chance of getting a player. If I lose, I have to search by anything, so I can either get an NHL player or I can get like a 52 overall junior. As for players expiring, I'm not going to do that. If I'm just going to keep on continuously adding contracts. If they play good, I'm going to keep them. If I don't like them, then I'm not going to add a contract or I'm going to replace them. So I think this is too hard to keep track of. If this guy scored, he gets 8 games, and this guy, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. Another rule is I have to use the player at least once. Say I go buy a 51 overall junior player, I have to use him no matter what. Who knows, maybe he will light it up and get some ice tilt going on, but who knows, maybe he's just killer and we can chuck him in on the 4th line. But the biggest rule is how I search my players, and I was contemplating this. I was thinking what way would make it most chance, whether I can get a 52 overall junior player or I could get a Crosby. So I want to make it so it's totally out in the open, and how I am going to search is by the score. So say, hypothetically speaking, I win a game 4-3, I gotta get the 43rd player. Say I lose a game 8-3, I gotta get the 83rd player. Doesn't matter if I win or lose, I have to get a player based on the score. It's pretty easy. I'm making this way more complicated. If I win 8-0, I get the 80th player, 1-0, get the 10th player. Just whatever the score is how I get my players. Hop into the first game here of Hut Roulette Season 3 against a guy with the St. Louis Blues logo, and early on we get a glorious chance to score our first goal, but he is going to flash the leather there and rob me, but it is 0-0 going into the second period. This guy, I don't really know what his motive was, but he would skate in almost to the hash marks and just take a slap shot. Didn't take a wrist shot the whole game. It was really weird. I don't know what his motive was or what he thought he was going to accomplish with that, but he does take a penalty here. Perfect time for us to score our first goal.
Barry and Mitchell. Mitchell shoots, scores!
John Mitchell gonna snipe one there, making it 1-0, and here he's continuing with the slap shots. Like I mentioned earlier, didn't take a wrist shot or any other shot, just slap shots from the hash marks. Very, very strange, but we make a nice play here, back to the point, and gonna tip that in front is gonna be John Mitchell, but the ref says no way. Almost got his second goal of the game there, but this is one of the rare occasions where they are actually going to call it off, because it's pretty close. Apparently your stick cannot be higher than the crossbar. I don't say that's higher than the crossbar, but whatever. His line mate Ryan Jones says, you know what, buddy, don't even worry about it, I got your back. He's going to go in here and he's going to score in the exact same spot John Mitchell got his first goal, and that is going to be it. He quits with under 1 minute left. Very strange. This guy was not a very good player, and the slap shots were very strange. We get the 2-0 win. Starting it off nice with a big 2-0 win there. If you guys have any other suggestions on how to get players, I was kind of thinking about this, and this probably isn't the best way, but I'm going to use it for the first episode. I'm going to take what you guys have to say into consideration for the next one. But we did win 2-0. That means we got to get the 20th player, which is going to be the last player on page number 2. Going to search by NHL because we did get the victory, and that player is going to be Michael Backlund for 750 pucks. It's not terrible. It's not great, though. We're going to start off a little bit slow here with Michael Backlund. He's definitely going to be our new first line centerman. That means we can put, I think his name is, we're going to put John Mitchell on line number 2 with Cody McLeod, so they're going to get some chemistry there because they both play in Colorado. Then we're going to put Backlund on line number 1 and then get rid of our fourth line center for the time being, and that's pretty cool. We got Michael Backlund, so let's see how he does here in game number 2 of this episode. Hopping into the second game here against a Red Wings fan, this guy has Mike Richards as his number 1 center, so he's got a pretty decent team. He's actually a pretty good player, but starting off, we're going to lay the body here. Breeze Wash is coming in. He is going to level that guy. Unfortunately, he is going to get an interference call, which it was a big hit, but this should have been interference. Dustin Brown runs over our goalie, and that is a big no-no. You never touch the goalie or you are going to get in a fight, and that's exactly what we do here. We do take exception. Do not fuck with my goalie. But Dustin Brown is a pretty tough dude, and he takes us down. But still, standing up for our teammates, not going to let that happen. It is tied 0-0 going into second. A great opportunity here to break this score, but unfortunately, Ryan Jones is going to ring it off the crossbar, but our goalies making sure the score stays 0-0, making stop after stop. The goalie is a very low overall, but he is just killing it there. But anyways, we're on a power play here, trying to make something happen. We're just getting so many opportunities, cycling it down low, trying to get something going here, and unfortunately, our efforts are not going to be rewarded. We make so many opportunities happen, but just cannot find the back of the net. But of course, something happens like this. He slowly backhands it on, and it trickles in. That was a goal you cannot give up. So weak. It was just kind of a fluky goal, but still, it does count, making it 1-0. And with time winding down, we got one last chance here, but the goalie is going to flash the leather. That being Braden Holtby, solidifying the 1-0 win for him. So I felt like we got outplayed, but we had the much better of the scoring chances. But regardless, we do get the loss. Oh, that one was so heartbreaking. Our goalie's been playing amazing, though. Usually when I start Hut Roulette and I start a new team, the first thing I want to do is go get a goalie. But this goalie is becoming Satari 2.0 from what I have seen thus far. But anyways, we did lose that one, so we are going to search not by NHL. We're just going to search randomly. And we did lose 1-0, so that means we're going to get the 10th player, which is going to be the last player on the first page. And that player is going to be... Oh, really? 950? Oh, shit. That sucks. God, I don't even know who he is. 59 overall. He'll probably play on our team just because our defense is so weak. We'll actually see where we can put him right now. But yeah, that's not very good. I wish we could have got either a really good defenseman or a top 6 forward to play. Why am I going to my collection? But whatever. I mean, we got in the last one we got Backlund. So yeah, actually we're gonna play him on our first line defensive course. He's our left defenseman or right defenseman. He is a right defenseman. So I'll take out this guy and say goodbye. And we'll go ahead and put him right here. But one player I have really liked has been this guy, Brisebois. He has been so good. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put him right here instead. But Brisebois has definitely been the best defenseman. He's quick. He's got awesome hands. He's really good actually. His stats do not do the justice. He is really good. But this guy, Alshauster, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. He's been a stud. We're going to go ahead and chuck him down there because he did get fatigued. And we're going to run with this guy in the next game, which is going to be the next episode. This is going to call it here because I don't want to leave this one too long for people who do not know what Hut Roulette is. I want them to get a little bit of a taste before we really jump into it. But I promise it does get a lot better once you start getting better players and players have roles on the team. We'll come up with nicknames. It'll be a lot of fun. So in this episode, we picked up a Michael Backlund. There he is, 80 overall, and then we picked up this guy, Godtel. All right, he's 6'3", 207 pounds. He's a pretty big dude. He's going to be our star defenseman, I guess, alongside Krajnak or whatever. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you are excited for Hut Roulette or if you enjoy it, please drop a like down below. It really does give me motivation to continue these because they do take quite a bit of time to edit. But I'm really enjoying this so far, and I hope you guys are as well. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.